What's up, everybody? Today we are going to do, I don't know why I did the intro that way, but today we are doing the no trade or no cutting. I'm just remembering the roster here. We got the old quarterback that's just sitting there because I can't trade or cut him. I guess he's there for injury in case. This receiver got injured. He's the old one. We still got that guy, this running back. Alright. I kind of remember the team. And we are 1-1. Lost to Arizona and Dallas. It's been a minute since I played, so I'm just trying to remember. There's no. Let's see what New England has for us. Let's go ahead and take the coach credit. Also, I don't know how many people play 2K, but I have 2K23. I don't have 24 yet. I think it's 23. Anyways, I think this is 23. I don't know. There's too many at this point. I can't keep track, but I was just playing that and decided probably need to make a video before I get too carried away playing that. New England is also 1-1 here. It's raining. That's nice, I guess. But just before I quit playing, I got a quadruple double, so I feel quite nice. Because I've played on like lower difficulties to get quadruple doubles and just stat grind for money. Not money, but for the credits that you get for playing games. You know what I mean if you've played the game. And this is the My Career. This is one that I've just had for a while. But I got a quadruple double on Hall of Fame difficulty, so I feel accomplished. I've never done it before. Sounds like such a small accomplishment. I'm sure plenty of people have done it before. But if you've seen me play any game, you know I'm not too good at it. So I'm a gloat when I can. Alright, get a block. Nice 9-yard pickup. I'll put it at 3rd and 1. Do I dare run the ball? Because this running back's not that good. I'm not going to run it. He can catch, so that's about all I'm using him for. Oh, I forget the accuracy of the quarterback is not good yet, so his arc is not quite what it needs to be. So I need to throw a bit farther down the field in order for the linebacker not to pick it off. It's something I'm not used to because I've been playing my no QB run, and well, as the title is and as the challenge, I can't have a quarterback, so I don't really throw the ball that often in that one. And when I do, I normally don't do it unless if the player's getting wide open. Evidently, I haven't ran in this one too often because I played 2 games and still hadn't got a 5-yard rushing play. It's a bit insane of a stat line there. 3 games and only 1 rushing play goes for 5 yards. That might be the worst rushing stat line in the history of any game. Probably not. I'm sure people have purposely done worse, but this running back's just not that good. I'm not a fan of him. He's an older player. He's the one that you start with, which it's different for every single one, but you get what I mean. It's the old running back that's just decent, not necessarily fast, can't really catch, not really fast, not strong or anything. I think I said not fast twice, but you get the idea. It's just a starter player, not something that is meant to be kept for long term, which with this challenge is something I can't get away from. The only thing I can do is hope that someone wants to trade me a running back, because I can decline trades, but I can't trade anyone out. And luckily for Retro Bowl, trades only include picks, so I can't trade players in for another player. So I can't trade the running back for a better running back, is what I'm getting at. We're making slow but steady progress here. Oh, that's an interception. Dang it, dude. I didn't mean to let that go. I just panicked. The sack was on its way. I went brain dead. Oh, that just hurts. I mean, I gotta get used to the gameplay again, I guess. But that should have been an easy touchdown there. All I had to do was throw it away there and take it to the next play. Or just throw it out the back of the end zone. Anything but throw it right at the defense. It was just a stupid idea. It wasn't even an idea, it was just panic. I saw the sack incoming and... Okay, that's what I'm talking about, the accuracy. You can't do anything about that. I couldn't throw it any deeper because then he wouldn't be able to catch it. Alright, defense did get a stop though. We're probably not getting any points here, but I'll try. We got one play. I'm going to just hold it and watch the receiver. Yeah, I let go of the button, but I was already in sack animation, so. And they start with the ball, so gosh, 3 touchdown lead, 21-0. Not a good way to come back into this. It's been a minute though. I think I'll do back-to-back videos of this now because why not? I've already done the predictions, so I just get to play these now, which are more enjoyable than those, but they get more views. So it's a decent trade. It's not too unenjoyable. It's just it's not as competitive because there's nothing on the line. It's just an expedition game. It's not like I'm playing to get a Retro Bowl or win the division or something. It's just purely predictions, and I don't watch too many NFL games anyways. Just kind of watch whatever's on the TV when it's on the TV. That might be an interception. No, I got over the defender that time. Alright, I found the sweet spot on that one. It didn't look like I did, but I did. I'm going to hit the running back early, get to the outside edge. Alright, he shoved me out of bounds. This game's already chalked up as a loss for us. I'm just looking to score a touchdown before the game's over. Just as a little confidence booster. That's all it's really for. And I'm quite surprised. I don't want to jinx it, but I will say at the end of this game of what I'm surprised about. Because if I say it now, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Jinx it or not. I haven't fumbled, which I do every single rain game. Last time I said this in about the same time, I ended up fumbling. So maybe I did jinx it, or hopefully not, because it's a rare occasion that I actually go one rain game without fumbling the football, because it's impossible to dive on every single catch at the end, and honestly it's not always the smartest thing to do, because you gotta dive before the defender makes their move, and sometimes despite having the position and being close enough, they don't actually attempt to tackle, and then you dived and you got 10, maybe 5 yards less than what you would have had. Oh, that's some crazy wind there. 9 miles per hour in opposite direction of the goalpost. I'm going to try an onside. Didn't get it. Alright, they missed their extra point. I guess that's something. I guess in this time we could try and score another touchdown, just trying to find a rhythm so I can carry it into the next game. That's what's the big goal here. It's just finding a rhythm and carrying it to the next game against, I think, is a better team, and I don't remember who we're playing for some reason. I just remembered, but forgot as soon as I said they were a good team. Or I think they're a better team. They might be in division, actually. I don't know. This is one of the... I don't know who's in this division, because both my other playthroughs, when I selected a random team, it gave me Indianapolis twice. This is the first time I got Washington. So, I gotta learn their division. I already knew the Indianapolis division because that's the same division that Tennessee's in. But I don't keep up with Washington. I don't even know if they're in the AFC or NFC. They're just a bad team. I don't watch them. I think my brother probably watches some of their games, or probably not. He probably just looks at the stats, to be honest. He does that for quite a few of them, which I don't blame him. They're terrible games. Majority of the time, they end in a Washington loss, which is why no one really wants to watch them. That's going to be a miss. Yep. Dang it, dude. Just a bit too early. No, there ain't a point. I got the touchdown. That's what matters. I got the confidence booster. I got the rhythm down. And I think I'm good for the next game. My computer's lagging a bit. There we go. Alright, well, big loss. We came up very big in the fourth quarter, just too late to do anything. If we did that just in the third, probably could have ended up tying it before the break or before the end. That takes us out of the hunt. And I'm going to criticize the team. I just got that coach credit. I don't want to give it up. As Sheriff, the receiver, is actually getting an upgrade here, as he had a 230-yard, 2-touchdown receiving game. That's amazing, and they're giving him an 8 rating out of 10. That's insane. Alright, through 3 interceptions. I think that's really where we went wrong. I'd say here probably his speed is what he needs. If he can get open, it is Philadelphia, who is in the division. So I was right. And this is an NFC team. Oh, this is a terrible division. We got Philadelphia and Dallas, who are 2 teams that are really good in pretty much any game that involves football. For some reason, they always simulate good, even after years. Well, sometimes, majority of the time. I've had a few where they, after a year or two, they just fall off a cliff. But let's go ahead and get into the division game against Philadelphia. We'll start with the football here, so that means they get it at half. And also, if you've made it to this game, why not go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button? Because if you made it through the first game, you're gonna enjoy the second game as well, because it's the same stuff, and I tend to do better in the second game, so all the more. So if you enjoyed the first game, go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you and it helps me. Anyways, now let's get back into the game. And that was a quick first down there. That speed is coming up clutch already. I have seemingly more time in the pocket, but it's not that. It's just the receivers are getting open faster. Well, I should say receiver. and he can get past the defense a bit quicker and find the holes before they're closed. So it's just all around good for me, and it's just helping out the team. I mean, that speed is the most important thing early on. Of course, as more of the team, the more the team develops, of course. I don't know why I struggled so hard to get that out, but the more the team develops, the more catching and strength and all that is needed. But in the beginning, if anything, look at speed. Speed is the most important thing early on. It doesn't matter if they catch only 1 of 3 passes if they're fast enough to get open every single time. It doesn't matter if they catch 1 of 3 passes, because that's enough to get you the first down. Because there's 4 downs. That might be an interception. Dang it, dude. I should have thrown it more towards the receiver. I wanted to give him time to get away from the defense. Ended up throwing it straight to the defense instead. If we can stop them here, that'd be nice. No. Alright, well, mistake in the red zone. Not happy about that, but still a winnable game. And that's the perfect kick, because it's just right there on the line to where it won't allow you to kneel down and get a touchback, and you're not outside of the end zone, so it's just like that zone where you're like, I should be able to kneel but can't. But anyways, I got enough time to take off time and score a touchdown still. I wanted to get to the outside edge. That block didn't hold for long. Let's see. The receiver should get open now. Oh, he broke a tackle. Alright, 14-yard pickup. That's not bad. 20 is the longest, so 14 is pretty good. When you look at it from that point of view, that 20 is the longest passing play this team has had. That makes 14 look like halfway to heaven. Or more than halfway to heaven, really. No, but 10 yards is about the average of what you want your receivers to get every time they catch the football, which of course they're not always going to get open, so there's that. And because of that statistic there of them not always getting open, it tends to have an effect on the fact that catching the ball is a bit different, because they're not always open, and so you got to throw a perfectly placed pass into the defense, kind of like right there. I had to lead him down a little bit so the defender would be behind him and not in front of him. But you kind of get used to it the more you play. I feel like it gets easier the more you get used to the way your team plays, which majority of people like to just go heavy pass. I don't think it's smart to do that. I think it's better to get a running back and kind of have a balance. But a lot of people are just pass heavy because it's a game. But it is easier if you can get a run in here and there. And here's the tie, though. Speaking of the game, running out of things to say, so have to change it up. That's really what that was. Let's see here. Can defense get a stop? No. But they did miss their extra point, so if we go for 2 and get it, we have a bona fide lead. But if they get a touchdown, then it's kind of whatever. But the 2-point will kind of shove them away from going for a 2-point themselves. So either way, it kind of works for me. If I don't get it, we're tied. If I do get it, they don't go for the 2 point themselves. So it's a low risk, high reward kind of situation in my mind. Because a tie is better than a 1 point lead, because then they're just going to go for a 2, and then it's just a tie in the end anyways. So why not go for the 2? Because either way it's the same deal. Just trying to explain it so you can see it the same way I do, so I don't look like an idiot when I go for it, which I probably will anyways, because I'll probably fail in amazing fashion, meaning I'm probably going to throw an interception, they're going to return it to the end zone or something. I don't want to speak it into existence, but that's probably what's going to happen, just based on my luck and how when I talk about things, it tends to do exactly the opposite of what I want it to do. But I guess that's kind of common for a lot of people. I forget these tight ends are slow, and that was almost very bad. Why was the DB running the route better than the receiver? That's sad. If we can get a stop here. No, we're not. They were stopped on the 2 point, so dang it, dude, we're gonna lose this game. It's a closer game, but for the last game I was kinda hoping to win. It looks better when I win at least one game. I don't expect much the first season. I never expect much the first season. It's just the law of Retro Bowl. If you're playing and doing some kind of challenge, don't expect to have a winning record at the end of the first season. Expect to maybe tie your record. That's what you should aim for. Not winning record. Which, there's 16 games, so that'd be an 8-8 record. Which is not a bad record. You can actually get into the playoffs with that. I've done it before. It's not easy because there's a lot of luck involved with that. And you gotta beat the right teams and lose against the right teams. Because if you lose to one of the bigger teams, then it just makes them bigger. But if you lose to the smaller ones and win against the bigger ones, it helps out your case and the idea of an 8-8 playoff team. Of course, you'd have to win every single one of your division games and somehow get that record, but that means you can only win 2 more games. Okay, the long touchdown pass, longest one in this playthrough so far. That's pretty nice. I'll go for 2 just for a confidence booster, I guess. Hey, I timed it up perfectly with the tight end that time. I guess in this case, well, I guess we would need a touchdown anyway, so that field goal doesn't really affect much. If we can get 2 really long plays, or if this gets a kick return touchdown, it's still in play, but I doubt either of those is going to happen. Especially 70 yards is insane. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's insane. Because I struggled to get a 42-yarder just a second ago. So there you go. We made it to the 50, so we made it competitive. If we got that onside, we would have a solid chance. But didn't get it, and we had no chance. Dallas did lose, so we still have a chance at getting into the playoff here. We just need to beat the right teams and only lose to the bad ones. Kind of what I was saying just a second before. You gotta pick and choose who you want to lose to. But I'm not picking or choosing. I'm trying to win every game. did throw one less interception. He gets an upgrade this time. I think I'm going accuracy. His accuracy's good. Why is he bad then? That makes no sense. I'll go for accuracy. We got our second receiver back. I guess he really was important. We got another in-division game. I pointed to the Jets, but I meant the Giants. It's New York. I saw double New York, and it messed with my brain. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. If you liked, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Hit the little bell so you know when I post a new video. And so you know what video it is. So you don't gotta go search my channel every day. Anyways, I'll do it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.